Greetings travelers, FiOth here, and in this video guide I'm going to show you how to defeat the nutty malformed nun in the Abbey. So, before I even enter the arena, I reconstruct these barrels with my tool as you see here. Then I go in and the fight will start. First order of business is to understand what kind of attacks we have to deal with. In the first phase, she will either spew acid that you can avoid by going to either one of these side corridors here, or if you are stationary, she will summon tendrils from below you that you have a couple of seconds to run away from and avoid. Both of these attacks will deal good damage if you're standing where you shouldn't, so pay attention. The target of this fight is not the enemy itself, but these blobs scattered about, and there is a good chance you will be able to hit certain ones of these blobs even when you are covering yourself from her attacks. Never let time pass without doing anything in this fight. It is pretty lengthy, as you can see the length of the vid. It is about 5 to 6 minutes long according to how effective you are and how strong your guns are. These blobs will take a couple charged shots from the pistol if its damage is maxed out to take out, and once you break a few of them, she will summon a menagerie of very fragile but large in numbers enemies that you see here to attack you. What you should be doing in this case is either break the blobs when you have a little bit of breathing room, or use the strategically placed barrels to destroy 2 or 3 of them at the same time. These little enemies will be a constant nuisance from now on. They will be spawned in the arena and they will come at you. They usually go down from a burst of the carbine or a couple of shots from the pistol, but the problem here is not dealing with them as in killing them. The problem is that they will divert your attention from the boss's attacks and of course from the blobs. The barrels are temporal, they can be brought back into existence if you give them a little bit of time, and they can tactically be used in order to thin the herd. Once the corridor that I just checked is done, there is a pretty good chance that there will be one last blob near the boss here on the left. You can see the cyst, it's defended right now, it has a crust, you cannot damage it when the crust is there, but once the crust opens, they start pulsating with this orange hue, and they're very easy to spot and subsequently take out. Here I move out of the tendril's way, it was gonna come out from below me and damage me, and take aim at the next batch of blobs. Always pay attention for these little guys' attacks. They are not the strongest enemy in the game, they're pretty much fodder, but taking a hit here and there, especially with how this fight evolves and changes up to its finale, can dwindle your healing resources and really mess you up near the final stretch. So, gather what they drop, keep damaging the blobs, and make sure you have enough health to survive the final phase, which will be a bit tricky, but I will break it down for you so there is nothing to worry about. Keep fighting the horde, get a bit of room in between you and them in order to be able to hit blobs whenever they're not actively attacking you. The shotgun is great in this, especially if you have the upped damage when they are grouped in your phylactery. It will really make short work of them. And I found out that the javelin, the carbine, is just fantastic at breaking these cysts. One burst will usually do it if the damage is up, or a couple of bursts if it's not, but it's good to have a long range weapon at your disposal aside from the pistol, and the reason for that is that you have a very little time to reload in this fight. There is always something happening and you're exposed. Now in the final phase, near her, she will spawn these 2 temporal anomalies. Use the tool on them, grab what loot you can, and then as soon as you get this elevated platform going, go up to it, break the boxes, and get to work. She will fill the room with acid, and then there will be blobs exposed for you to break. This boss has a couple of tricks up its sleeve, and especially near the end you should be paying attention. I will explain what I mean when the time comes. Once the blobs are open, keep attacking them, but pay attention. There are little acid bugs spawning out of the pool, and slowly but steadily walkers will start coming out as well. So, use the pistol, it's 1 bullet per bag. Don't use the carbine because you will be spending 3 bullets to kill an enemy that pretty much has 1 HP. And switch to the carbine whenever you don't have time to reload or are running low in pistol ammunition. The ammo economy in this fight is pretty tricky. Now you can see the walkers. It feels like there is nothing you can do to finish the boss off, but once it opens up its central core, re-equip the carbine and start unloading on it. Here I use the shotgun because the shotgun in this game has pretty impressive range, but still it's a shotgun. It will not get the job done from this far a distance. Back to the pistol, alternating in between the walkers and the boss. And at this point, if you have created enough room, you can just focus her. She should go down without a hitch. Thank you so much for watching. Sub, like, and hit the notification bell. I'm covering everything in Cronos. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!